obviously I'm gonna try my best, my hardest, because I need a distraction. And this, even though I don't mean to say it like that, but this is a good distraction for me. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, I apologize. Let me move this back for everybody to see. There we go. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Let's get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
But you keep asking my games and my baby, something ain't right with this picture I see. So I cut you off to keep my energy. You say you love me, then why is there peace? Don't need you in my life, just wait and you'll see. I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. Coming to me, you better come with some respect. In my feelings, I'm just telling you what's best. Keep it real, you got animosity. I'm not tripping, but you gon' respect me. I'm not stressing what you talking about. Even if my haters come through to make you walk it out. You keep on rapping, but people come back and tell me what you be saying. You gapping, give them a Grammy. And I appreciate my real niggas, my family and friends. The struggle only made me just be greater within. I know the people that surround me keep it real. Cause half the ones I keep around, I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life.
It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Oh man, I love y'all so much. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Today I don't know. I'm like, I'm sweating. Like, I know this is gonna sound disgusting, but I wasn't having an issue at first when it comes to like peeing, and I'm about to. When it comes to like peeing and stuff, but like right before I was about to start the podcast, I swear it was like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is, but I don't know. This is not a pain I would wish on my worst enemy. Friday. I hope that you guys are in a good spirit, sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. I hope that whatever you're going through, you don't let it get you down. Whatever you're going through, you don't let it continue to keep you down, even if it lets you down for a little bit. Like, don't let it keep you down. I'm doing everything I can. I got those. Listen, let me tell you something. The pain is so bad, they don't even work. They gave me perks, they don't work. They gave me morphine, they don't work. They gave me tabs, they don't work. Nothing is working. It's like, I can't get any relief. It feels like somebody is inside of me, stabbing, like, trying to get out. Like, I'm holding them hostage. I'm about to take some shrooms after I get off of here. It'll help me a little bit, but my pain is so excessive and so bad that it literally. But I'm gonna take some shrooms when I get off and see if it does anything for me, because this is not it. I'm gonna try to get back. I know you guys noticed that I didn't do the after hours this week. Obviously because I've been in pain. I sound like I'm about to throw up. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get back. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to get back on a regular schedule next week. I know that, hey Jennifer, I know that we didn't get a chance to do the whole week of prison talk, and I'm gonna make it up to you guys. So Monday and Tuesday, we're gonna do prison talk, prison jail talk. We're gonna finish it off. I didn't do question from the couch this week yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna drop it either tomorrow or Sunday, if I do drop it. If not, please don't be upset if I don't drop it till next week. Make sure that you check on your strong people. Check on your people. You have no idea what they probably going through right now. Like, I'm very verbal about what I'm going through because it could help somebody. I literally have been ignoring my own pains, thinking that it was something else. So I want to make y'all aware that don't ignore anything that I don't give a fuck if you feel like you keep going to the hospital. It's gonna feel like that, especially when something is going on with your body and they can't really pinpoint exactly where it is. So don't overlook yourself. It's very important that you don't. If you fuck with somebody, you make sure that you check on them. Don't just check on them. Do your wellness check. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books, although that would be a plus. But I'm just saying write them. Let them know that they're not forgotten. I literally just wrote 3 people and all of my letters came back. I don't know why. I did it the correct way. I always write like this. So I'm trying to figure out why they're sending my stuff back. If it's because I'm the couch. I don't know. I might be reaching. But they keep sending my fucking letters back and I'm not appreciating it. It's also Pride Month this month, and it's Juneteenth once the 10th comes around, obviously. So we're gonna do something really special for Juneteenth. I really wanted to do something, for the LGBTQIGGHHTT community. And if you come at me, I'm part of the community too. How about that? I could say all of that. But I want to do an interview, with, if you're proud of who you are, if you're proud of who you love, if you're proud of, how far you've come, if you're part of the LGBT community and you want to do a 10 to 15 question interview, you are more than welcome. Please just hit me up. Oh, thank you, Casey. I am so sorry that I'm not at my best. Like, let me close this door back because Bella is crazy. I'm not at my best, and I hate that. I hate that I have to ask for help. I hate that, that I need help. want help, that I need it. Like, that annoys the fuck out of me. It's almost like being back in prison. Like, you have to ask for everything. I gotta ask for everything now. Like, especially if I can't reach it, or if I can't do something, I gotta ask. It's like, that's annoying me. If anybody that's watching right now, whether you're watching from Big O, if you're listening from Spotify, Pandora, if you're watching from Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, if you're in pain, I want to send you all the positive vibes and healing energy your way. Let me do that for you, please. A lot of us have been sick since prison, but we was so caught up in what was going on the yard that we couldn't pay attention to our own self-body. There was things that was going on in prison, and not even that you don't pay attention to yourself, it's that the staff don't believe you. And when can you get into medical? Months and months later. So, you know, if you do find out that you're sick, it's not that you're gonna get the help that you need in prison. That ain't gonna happen. They literally look and treat you like you're crazy. They look at you like you're crazy. They treat you like you're crazy. They act as if you're crazy. I've never had a seizure a day before in my life until prison. And the whole time that they was thinking I was faking, guess what? What if it has everything to do with what I'm going through right now? Yet y'all wanted to make me believe that I was lying. And you made me feel like a fucking idiot. And you also made me to where I don't want to speak up on if I'm hurting or not. You made it to where I don't want to talk about the pain, because who believes me? I've dealt with it this long. I've stayed strong this long. And if I'm not like, they automatically assume that I'm literally good. Oh, you good? You mild pain. Mild pain? This ain't no goddamn mild pain. This is severe fucking pain that I feel 24/7, 32/6. It never goes away. There's nothing that I have done so far that has taken the pain away. I would have to take 7 grams of shrooms. I would. I don't want to have to do that. I want to be good. I want to be listened to. I want whenever I speak on what's going on with my body, for not to be looked at like, or told that nothing is wrong with me. Or if you don't have a history of seizures, you could be making it up. Ooh, I almost threw up. Now I got the hiccups. God dang. And I have y'all know that these hiccups hurt like a bitch too. I don't want them. Please go away. Okay. Happy birthday to all the Geminis that's out there. I know I don't sound like happy birthday, but I just realized last night how much pain I'm in that I can't even sing my own songs the way I sing. Like, I can't hit my high notes anymore because it hurts to push. It's like everything hurts. Talking, breathing. It's almost like, what do you do? Do you just lay in bed and just wallow? No, I can't. So even though I don't sound real cheerful, trust me, I have a lot of cheer inside of me that's smiling for you, Geminis. Happy birthday. Coming up on the couch for discussions in the streets, June the 27th, JoJo Sita and Trap Lexus. If you don't know who they are, make sure that you check them out. I have posted their flyer on my page, and I will post it again that way. And then I'll tag them that way. You can check them out and see who they are. June the 17th is the next mental health talk. June 28th is the next Fuck Fentanyl. June 29th, I'm supposed to be hosting a silent auction for Swinging Beyond the Fences, a Coaching Beyond the Fence event. You don't want to miss it. Even if I'm not there, even if I don't get to make it, please make it. It's going to be for a good cause. Coaching Beyond the Fences have been doing amazing things for our prison community. So go check their page out. Also go check out Amanda's Law page. There's a rally coming up. If you guys are into standing up for our people, I don't mean black people when I say our people. I mean our people, like all of us felons. We have to stick up for each other. We have to, whether we in different states or whether we in the same state. We have to talk. We have to be the voice. We have to speak out. We have to make situations, bring light to situations. If we don't do it, then what, we just gonna depend on the news channel? They just say what they gotta say and keep it pushing. No, we need to get in detail. We need to stay on top of these things. We have to. That's why fuck fentanyl is very important. All of these subjects, all of these topics that I have, all these topics that I have, to me, they're very important. And if it's not important to you, I want to make it important to you every time that you tune in and you hear about it. You'll always consistently hear some of the same topics. And of course, some people are going to get tired of hearing about prison all the time. Don't go. Don't go. Let me encourage you. Let me tell you my stories so you don't feel like, oh, I'm at my wit's end, I'm about to go rob this bank. Well, if you're at your wit's end and you're going to go rob that bank, just know that you're going to end up in Mabel Bassett. Whether you don't get caught today or tomorrow, you're going to end up getting caught. And when they catch you, you're going to be in a fucked up position, not knowing how to handle yourself or what to do when you're on the yard. And if you don't know, then you literally going to get sucked into that fucking yard. By staff, inmates. I don't know what it is about like newbies and knowing that somebody hasn't been to prison. Other inmates can tell. Other inmates can smell the fear in you. So that's why a lot of times you'll see one or two people come to the yard and immediately they get on the yard and they find the biggest person they can find and just start fighting them. It sounds crazy, but sometimes you have to do that. That way you don't get picked on. Okay, I'm gonna start my sentence off beating this motherfucker's ass. They gonna know not to mess with me. And that's just the truth. So you don't have to listen to prison talk, jail talk. But I appreciate when you do. And I appreciate that you don't make me feel like how when I first got out, how they made me feel like, oh, don't talk about prison. You shouldn't tell your story. You shouldn't let anybody know about you have went to prison. You're a goddess. What they say? No, they didn't say goddess, they said something else. Whatever it was, basically I wasn't allowed to speak on doing time. And it's like, wait a minute, I spent half my life in prison. I need to be able to talk about this. I need to be able to get this shit off my chest. I need to be able to speak. There are times where I have kids that hit me up. Believe it or not. And I know it ain't no fucking limits, but believe it or not, I have teenagers that listen to my podcast. And they tell me that I'm the reason why they not getting in trouble anymore. You know how much that means to me? It means everything to me. I didn't have kids. So, to know that I'm making an impact on someone else's child, that means the world to me. And that's what we all need to strive for. being an impact on the younger generation. Because even if they have guidance from their family, there's some type of guidance that you can give them that maybe their family can't give them. There's some things that you can probably teach this child, maybe not in front of them, even over a podcast, that their parents cannot, or that their parents are just too embarrassed to speak on. No one wants to talk about, all the bad things that happen in prison. Me, I talk about everything. I don't give a fuck if it was bad, good, funny. I'm talking about it all. Because it happened to me. It's things that I had to endure. I was young when I went in. I didn't know what to expect. No one gave me the rundown. No one gave me the rundown on what it's going to be like in prison, how I'm supposed to speak, if I'm supposed to speak. Nobody did that for me. So, I started my time off the wrong way a little bit. And a lot of us end up starting our time off the wrong way because, hey, we don't want nobody punking us. Don't nobody want to get punked? Do you want to get punked? Do you like being punked? Do you like feeling like somebody's bullying you? I know I don't. I don't want to feel like I'm being bullied. If I feel like I'm being bullied, I'm going to want to fight you. If I feel like you bullying me, let's catch a fair one, because no. So that's why, to me, prison talk is very important. Fuck fentanyl is very important. Mental health talk is very important. Even shroom talk. Y'all might not think shroom talk is very important, but you know how many people have been smoking shrooms thinking that shrooms can be smoked? Yeah. Shroom talk is very important as well, because there's do's and don'ts when it comes to doing shrooms as well. Just like it's do's and don'ts when it comes to being in prison. And it's just the real. It's just real. Elevate, my album, will be dropping next month. Thank you, everybody, for not coming at me like, when you gonna like, y'all ask me, but y'all don't ask me in a disrespectful way. Like, y'all don't make me feel like I have to drop right now. And my intentions was to drop a few months back, but my body just keep getting worse, and I didn't know what was going on. Now that we getting to the bottom of it, I'm not gonna let anything stop my album from dropping again next month. So next month it will be dropping. Thank you so much. I also have merch available for all my people that was locked up. We got time shirts now, so if y'all trying to get the time shirt, on the back of it, it says, and you wouldn't understand it if you didn't live it. So I'm actually going to roll over here and get this next song started. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I definitely appreciate you guys for even being on the couch with me this evening, even though I'm not at my best. I appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, for real. So let's get this next song started. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Let's get it poppin'.
Jackpot this time.
Big time, giving up the music to me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. And the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. And reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit, damn. Is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you get mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And yo, spirit, all the trauma on the yard, you wanna forget it. Yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ayy, big slime, I did big time. Ayy, and they took me off the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time. And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. In or out the pin, you know I stand 10 toes. You know, now you know. I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing time life. Tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years that took me straight off the front line. I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave.
And I know that anybody that hear that song that's done time, like y'all get the same feeling that I get when I hear that song, and it's me singing. Like living in a cell is just like being in a grave. Like people forget about you. Like they literally treat you like you dead until you come out and you back in society in front of people's face. It's literally out of sight, out of mind. And it's not that we hold grudges against people that forget about us when we're locked up. It's just that it does something to our spirit. It does something that you can, like, even though you like, oh, I forgive you, even though you forgive, for some reason that it doesn't stop that tinge, that whatever that feeling is that you feel tightening around your heart, like it doesn't stop that. You know, realizing that okay, and then some of the people that you've been hoping to right you, they haven't been doing anything with their lives out here. And then it really makes you like what have you been doing? Like you ain't even wrote me. You ain't kept in touch with me. You ain't even I would have even took a letter that said, fuck you, bitch, I'll never write your motherfucking ass. You know, I got a letter from this girl that I thought was my best friend. I don't know if any of you guys remember this story. And I guess it's not funny. Yeah, it is. It's funny to me now because I'm like, wow, I had no idea. But you know, I grew up, and when I moved to Broken Arrow, I pretty much it wasn't that many black people, and I quickly became friends with some of the people that wasn't my color. After about a year and a half of dealing with being called an N word and all of that. So this girl I thought was my friend. I'm talking about I used to beat people up behind her. She, I'm talking about if she had a problem, all she had to do was call me, and I'm on my way to fight these people. Do y'all know that this girl wrote me and told me that she was never my friend? That she didn't even like me, I was a bully, and she just didn't want me to beat her up. I was like, I was a bully? So I've done everything in my life to change that. I don't want anybody to ever, ever come up to me and speak to me about my past and be like, yeah, you bullied me. What? Like, people took my facetiousness the wrong way. And and they took me standing up for myself when, okay, you think somebody, you just gonna let somebody just be like, nigger, no. So I stood up for myself a lot, and it made me get into a lot of fights anyway. So, but I honestly thought that the people that was my friends until I got locked up. And I realized that the people that was around me because of I was fighting, you know. The ones that actually kept in touch, none of them. None of them. Some of them actually got in touch with me when I got out of prison, and you know, they told me, you know, I didn't know that you went. I had a high profile case and you didn't know, but whatever. I'm not tripping, you know. But again, you know, we try not to hold grudges when it comes to stuff like that, because we know that people have lives. But it's easy to feel forgotten when you're in prison. It's easy to know that, okay, they out in the world. Eventually they're gonna write me. And then 9 years go by and you only have 2 letters. Whatever. I don't know if you guys have been voting, but you could still vote for the 2024 OKC People's Choice Awards. I'm trying to be Oklahoma's #1 podcast again. So if you guys didn't know, I did win last year. For those that have been inboxing me like, you already won. Yeah, this is from last year. This says 2023. I'm trying to win this year as well. So you can actually go vote for the couch. All the information is on my page as well. Before I wrap it up, cause I can't bear to sit here any longer. I'm sorry. I do want to tell you guys a couple things before I go. One, I don't know if you guys noticed that they're giving out sentences like it's candy. Did y'all notice that? A trafficker, I'm sorry. There was a man convicted of human trafficking. He got 448 years in Colorado. Do you believe that if like for instance with my case, I shot the man that raped me, but he survived. Do you guys believe that he should have been charged as well as me? I found him after the fact though. I'm just wondering, like, I feel like all rapists should be convicted. I feel like anybody that causes a overdose should be convicted. Yeah, he lived. He was on cocaine, and it kept his adrenaline pumping. I shot him with a double-barrel shotgun in the face. And all of this part of him is gone. But that didn't stop him from testifying. Not only did it not stop him from testifying, but they even allowed his baby mama to testify against me, and she was never even there. And I know I say this every time, but it irritates my fucking soul that I did all this time, and my time is discharged, right? So why is my record sealed? Y'all don't want me to see the fact that y'all allowed this lady to testify against me, but I know I was there. I already know. Is it not supposed to be evidence? But anyways, my file is sealed. I can't even go in the part of my discovery that it was supposed to be in. It wasn't even in my discovery. It says sealed. Like a certain part of my case is sealed. Like that don't make no fucking sense. I'm curious if you guys have discharged your time, or if you've been out of prison for a while, see if there's anything in your case that is sealed. See if it is. I think it's very awkward and odd that you guys will have any part of my record sealed and I discharged. I did my time. How do y'all get a chance to? So I'm curious to know if anybody else. Oh yeah, I know somebody snitched on me. And that is the case. I was snitched on. But is that the reason why y'all gotta, I'm sure they don't live in the same spot that they snitched on me in. So y'all can give me my discovery and stop playing. Just last month, I know you guys remember me last night telling you guys that there's been a lot of inmates dying. just last month, in Lawton, 2 inmates, and Lawton is a private facility, if you guys didn't know. 2 inmates died. And the Department of Corrections said it was from a disturbance between 2 groups. More than 30 inmates was injured. They still, if I'm not mistaken, they still don't have running water because of the shakedown. And anybody that knows how shakedowns go, they'll cut your water supply off. They don't give a fuck. They'll cut your water supply off so you can't flush nothing. So if they not done with the whole facility and they feel like they want to do the whole facility, they don't have to turn that fucking water on. And they don't give a fuck how many times you tell the goddamn news. Whenever the news people get there, they gonna turn it right on like it's been on the whole time. So my heart goes out to all the inmates that's still locked up, male and female. You know, those are our people. If you have ever been locked up, those are your people too. You don't have to know them. They still your people. That's your people. You don't got to know her. That's still your people. I'm just saying. Last thing I want to share with you guys is if you guys don't keep up with the Mabel Bassett, the MBCC, EWCC, and etc. girls group, there's a lot of great posts that you guys miss out on. And the reason why I know is because I be looking and I don't see nobody hitting the like button. I don't see nobody sharing. And I really believe that you guys should start. You said I would have caught another charge. Right, for real. So start really checking out the page and checking out what people share. Emily Barnes, first of all, shout out to Emily Barnes. Emily is really a huge impact on felons being out. You know, she started a nonprofit. She's the founder of Criminal Justice Advocacy. The group is called Hooked on Justice. She's been a huge voice. I went and searched her page. She is a voice. Like, she's with the Congress. Like, she literally have been talking and doing what she's supposed to do. She ain't just get out saying, yeah, I'm not gonna forget about y'all. No, she's literally putting in that work. She's standing on 10 toes. She's standing on business. And she also started a GoFundMe campaign for free phone calls. And I don't know if you guys remember me bringing this up, stating that inmates should get free phone calls, especially if they're indigent. She's doing that. You know, she needs our help. She's doing all that she can, but she needs our help solidifying her voice. Not that her voice isn't already solidified, but us backing her, us being the voice as well, that will definitely help. It can definitely help get body cams in the prisons, because that's what we need. That's what the prisons need, is body cams. It can help get the free phone calls. It can help rallying, going in front of each penitentiary, rallying and standing for what we believe in. When they see that we actually taking a stand and meaning what we say and saying what we mean, and we consistent about it, that's when they're going to start listening. That's when they're going to start listening. So we have to, anybody, it doesn't matter if, also better food. Doesn't matter if you know a person or not. If you see somebody standing up for something that has to do with the penitentiary, stand up with them. I don't give a fuck if it's in a whole nother country. Share they post. Speak on it if you have a platform. It's very important. We are going to be the reason why things change. Not just congressmen, not just the president, not just, it's us. It's us. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much, and I tried to stay an hour, but I can't sit up any longer. I need to go late. I don't know. Take some shrooms, something. But send me some positive vibes. Keep inboxing me. I definitely appreciate it. And I'm sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. It's Friday. If you're going out, please be safe. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't. It's never that deep. Okay? I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And I will see you guys on Monday. Good night. Good night. Love you guys. Good night, wifey. Good night. Thank you, everybody else watching on YouTube. Love you, Facebook. Spotify Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking